Ginto A, Ginto B, Ginto C, Ginto D. Wagwan. I told you guys uh, we're gonna be hosting the real G. We are going to host here our real G, and we're gonna be hearing something from him. Uh, since he came from custody, we just make a party, and now today we are going to talk. We're gonna be having a small chit chat, and everything will be just so fantastic. Karibu. Welcome.
Wagwan, man.
General.
Everything's good here.
Is it Sunday best?
Today is an Easter Sunday.
Happy Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday here.
Yeah.
Everyone, wherever you are coming from, thank you very much for being tuned. And also, we're going to be having this kind of an Easter Sunday here. And we are basking a little bit here. Yeah. And whenever you see much of the African person is basking into the sun, maybe the soup is coming. You can never know. Yeah, you can never know. So everything is possible. Maybe it's something that will alter your normal functioning of the body, or it's something which is a soup-like structure.
Have you, Have you slaughtered a goat or a hen?
No. Here, everything is good. Here we are just making sure that, much of this kind of the Easter's festive, these ones mostly, if it's not the first New Year, much of the people are always onto the work as normal, because right now the economy is hitting like a safari rally. So it's either you sleep without eating, or you wake up and you eat something. You understand? Exactly. So that's why I always talk about everyone who is being tuned. Thank you very much for being tuned and also locked in. We are making things to come out very fantastic, and everything is just roaming good.
So it's like to those people who are to those people who always use your name, you are they eat. If they will not talk, they will not
the
eat.
fact is, you understand how much of the people do examine and go forward. The more the stones are being thrown there. Much about whenever a tree is growing and getting much of the fruits attached. Much of the stones are talk about they're gonna be measured there as soon as possible. You understand it? So that's why I talk about those are the way we have to go forward and shine ourselves. Yeah. And much of the people, we don't have those kind of the limitation that don't use my face, don't use this, don't use my content. And the only thing is the more they're using it, the more we are trending and making our own things to go forward. That's the best thing.
So I'm going to start with some small questions. Outside here people are just making some shenanigans. So how did you come up going to custody after you are at the city helping people who are I was just saying who are at the dump site.
What was much of the people saw the last video was I was in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And I went to the dump site. Then the next video, it's the one that I called you and I called Mugesi, and we had to talk onto the phone direct.
Yeah.
And from there now I landed back. I told you that I'm gonna be coming to the village and I'm gonna be checking.
So the time.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna be coming.
Yeah.
For the security purposes. So I had to arrive. When I arrived around early in the morning. Then I was about to sleep, but I thought about much of the engineer they were here talking about we want some cement, we want this, we want this, we want this. Then I went to purchase them. So during that time I got some shenanigans here and there. Much of the people told me, go and buy a screen here and there. And then I went to the Sirari. Then abruptly I found this kind of the people coming. So it was a longer story of this kind of a person who set me up. So as I could just be landed and to eat.
So it that story I have been hearing. Is it true that you are going to buy a TV, or it was a setup?
So it was a setup of buying a TV to one of the YouTubers in Nyaboanse.
Okay.
So this kind of a person trusted me and talked about, Gintu, I trust on you, and have this kind of the money sent to this kind of a person because she was even claiming for some things she had to buy. So I had to make sure that I'm sending all the money there so as you can just pay for that TV. So communicate with this kind of the lady. Then I asked her about, send me this kind of the screenshot of the payment that you did. Then this kind of the lady told me that, I'm screened. Then she sent me the receipt. She paid around, was it like a $600, something like 75,000 Kenya shillings referred here. And when I just called her, she was speaking fantastic, and we just communicated, and she told me to go in a certain shop and buy this kind of a screen. Then I just post a little bit of a video because she told me that she's gonna be a YouTuber. You understand?
Yeah.
Then a little bit. Then I talked about what's your name. Then she gave me another name. Then I checked the name and what was referring unto what was onto the DP. Talk about the DP of the WhatsApp. It was a reflecting. I don't know if we are screenshot. This kind of the people, they have intelligence. You can never know if it was a screenshot she did and posted there. So whenever I could just check, I'll just see the person who I watched. It was a certain account that she told me. Then I talked about, okay, I'm going, but I never went where she was talking about. But they were tracking me. When I could call her, they were tracking me when I call her.
So to the person who was telling you to go and buy TV was also on a deal.
So this kind of a person was now a part of the deal. Yeah. So this kind of the Mzungu was now making sort of the proposal. Yeah. So he ever had this kind of he had one of the deals with this kind of the people. So I always know much of even there was Zungus outside there. Yeah. Much of them that are talking about. I saw in the comment section much of the people talking about now. I want you to sue Gintu. I want you to do this in those kind of the stupid channels of the small boys here. You understand them, the village quagmires. So then I had to communicate and talk about, okay. So when this kind of the lady, we were tracked. So they came and found me at that kind of the shop I was. Then they took me, and that's how I talked about. There's no problem. We went. So I don't have any kind of the station. So it was opening. Sometimes I always say about we have things that will open up the other chances. We have much of the people once in the village here. There's much of the people are talking about, oh, now Gintu is being arrested here and there. He is no longer to be found. I don't know what and what and what. I talk about those are just the quagmires, and we can call them demagogues of they think about it. YouTube is to be politicized in the way they just think about it.
And for how long do you sleep there?
Oh, it's just a day, 24 hours.
Day.
Yeah.
And were they treating you like
like that's kind of an area. That's kind of an area. Whenever you're placed there, there's no much of mistreatment there, because I was not, those kind of the people at DCI, they don't have any kind of the cell there. So they bring you to the station. Talk about the police station. That's where they bring you. So you are looking like other criminals. Oh. Exactly. So there's no much of talking about they could just come and mistreat you. No, we are just landed there. We were being given breakfast, lunch, and supper. It was there.
It was good.
Yeah, the tea was so fantastic, and it had a mandazi.
Oh, you talk like where you are even not dancing. But
I cannot tense because that is a male zone.
Huh? No.
That's a male zone, my friend. If you can fear, let me tell you, my friend. Do you know that the sufferers are the history makers? You know that one? Yeah. So why can you, if you want to make a history or to change something, why do you want to fear this kind of the allegations and accusations? So those are just called the postquams and osquams of the day. Okay. So the real fact is that if you have never, the way I grew up since I was a boy, since I was a young man, I never grew in a village that, or in a way that you can say that, oh, Gintu, my friend, it was either one meal or no meal. You understand me? So even when I went to talk about the college, when I went to, the high school that I learned at the finishing, because I could not afford to pay, my father could not afford much of the money to pay this kind of the school fees in that kind of a school I was. It was too much. So I had to transfer into a school that I'm coming from a certain position I leased. Talk about maybe I rented. So I could come from there. So I was cooking for myself. I was doing, and much of the things that I was doing. Talk about I can even drink tea in a dump site. And how the dump site is stinking. But I can drink a tea from there. I can do anything much of the people are doing. So I've adjusted myself to such kind of a life. So not that I have to say, oh, now Gintu has money. I don't like that kind of. I always go hand in hand with other lives here. So I don't have that kind of, oh, this kind of person is living in a very hardship. Oh, I have just got out of this kind of the life. I understand where I came from. That's the real fact. So when I went there, that kind of place was so nice. It was not the way that you can talk about, oh, there's a mistreatment, there is canes, there is what. So it's a way that you can just sleep and wake up. The only thing is there's no mattress.
And no freedom.
Which freedom? Are you killing?
Freedom of moving.
Moving, you are moving inside there. You are coming to the corridor outside there. Talk about there's a space outside there provided.
They were taking good of you. You know me, when I was there, my friend, even you have one shoes, one shoes is out, no belt, and you will never see a light. You'll never see sun.
Yeah. That area is
or it depends with the case.
It depends with the cases. Mine was just minor things.
And by the way, which case did
they are talking about cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying?
Yeah, cyberbullying.
The last video they did, I thought I just mentioned that one.
Cyberbullying. Yeah. That was the case that was recorded.
And now our real G. You know, now people here, I know you are feeding most of us, a lot of people. Now people now they are changing that. They are not believing because they were thinking that we're gonna be maybe showing a video you are in custody like how we were doing in Mugesi.
Yeah.
Now they are not believing that you are there, so they are just saying, oh, and Skogintu, he never go to custody. It was
you know most of the guys what they think about is they're thinking of irresonant things, and like they think about much of the people are this way. You understand this kind of the people have to change the statement, because what statement you receive, if it's a first-hand statement you are receiving, then you go and transfer it to another person, the other person transfer it, so it will land up to the fifth statement. So it will not be the way I just told you. It will have a defect in it. So to the real personnel who are outside there, I'm telling you this as a fact. The people are always thinking stupidity, thinking irresonantly, and they understand. And the people are talking about, oh, Gintu is a giant, talk about a jailbird, Gintu is this, Gintu is that one. Then when I went there, they thought about, oh, Gintu gonna be staying there. They see me in the court. They see me around nowhere. Yeah. Those are just, my friend, I'm telling this kind of the people. They are just.
By the way, underscore Gintu, even you, I think, even me when we were just here, when we were being sad, even my mind was just saying, hey, this kind of people are just looking underscore Gintu like this. What about, are they going to, when they took him, are we one day going to be singing underscore Gintu, because we know how Kenya is?
I understand.
We knew that if you go there, they're going to be bribing, and maybe the court is going to be cornering on you, because you know when you go there, the court is going to be lied to you or lie to this guy. Yeah. So we never knew. So
the fact is that things change. So don't always expect negative.
Yeah.
Sometimes think about. Sometimes you can ever talk about, oh, there's negative, yes, but don't think about the negativity can just take all the prim points. Much of the people, they are wondering. Even when I came out, they were talking about, oh, Gintu, they have been searching for you east, west, and south here and there. So how are you out? Gintu is out.
Now they are saying you bribe the police officer, you go there. It was like a content, but they don't know it was real.
It was a serious thing. And
thing.
The fact is, those are just by the way and forgone. Whoever is just thinking about Gintu gonna be the way they were thinking about, I'm very, very sorry, and keep pushing. I see much of the reactors even from Nyabuanse here. They're talking about, oh, we feel so good now is out. I understand it's because of the jealous that they're thinking about, oh, Gintu are never gonna not be there, the house gonna be stuck. They will just ever see the G Castle continuing. And they will just wonder when the party will be here 5 full days. And they will be just wondering about, now we'll hear about, Gintu now gonna be bringing some small ladies to the G Castle. It's gonna be coming. Because much of the things will be spoken, much of the people will speak, because there's a freedom of speech. There's everything that you want to talk, you can just talk about it.
But them a freedom.
And the freedom is there. Nobody's going to be following you. You just do whatever you think you can do as far as you are in concern. You have a right to do it. And the only thing is, I cannot follow you. The only people are just talking about how you're going to be getting to the brim point. I always talk about much of the people that are just coming to the real vibe of the time. Because when I always talk about Gintu is the real G, I mean it.
Yeah,
because when I came out of the cell, the following day I had a party.
Yeah.
For the people. Talk about the sanitary. Talk about the clothes. Talk about the challenges of dancing. From the women, talk about the women. If a person is talking about Gintu is this again, go and invite your village people to come, make a session, and just have a party apart from Gintu what he did.
No one.
So sometimes,
and you know what? Even you never say tomorrow I will be having.
I never saw it because I came late at night.
You come. You
in the morning.
In the morning.
I said that today around 12, and it was around 10 because I slept.
Yeah.
Because I never slept there very fantastic, so I had to come and sleep and re-sleep again. So I woke up around 10 a.m. You understand?
Yeah.
So when I woke up, I found much of the people talking about, oh, Gintu, we are sorry, yeah, but everything has to continue. Thank you very much for you wishing me very fantastic. Then I told them that today we're going to be having to disperse much of the sanitary needs. Then I went for the shopping. I went to do the shopping of the sanitary needs and some of the roll posts for the children. And I told the children that come. I talked about, hey bro, can you bring me a music? The guy said yes, I can just bring you the music. Then I talked about, can I hire a generator, because the electricity was cornering.
Yeah.
Then electricity was bringing, so I went and brought a generator so they can just start welding here. But I saw that they could just use it there. So everything was going on, and much of the people now, they're feeling it that Gintu is having that kind of a morale, because I ever sat down and talked about how can we deal with the village. If you can never take care of your village, you are just a quagamis. You are just a worthless person, because there's no one can ever trust you. There's no one can ever talk about, oh, can I get an assistance from this kind of a person? You are just there like a panga. You sleep this way, that way, until morning, until you will be changed this way.
You know, even in this village, the real G. The real G. You know, even in this village, you know very well that you are the real G. Because even if you are not there, my friend will lack a job.
Not even lucky.
Youth become broke.
Exactly.
Because
that's the fun.
lack a job.
When I'm available, and I promise you this, when I'm always available, everything is possible.
Yeah.
Even if I have a small job of talking about, you can just have $100. I ask you, can you do this one for $100? If you don't want to talk about talking, the way I wish, that's the only job that was there.
Yeah.
I cannot talk about a job of $100. I promise you $5 here. So it will not work. So I tell you the truth. My only thing that I can just tell you is I don't have cornering. When it's straight to the phone, I can tell you that, hey, man, I want you to pick this kind of talk about the leaves here, and I have $2 here. Can you do it? Yeah. You talk about $2 is like 200 shillings. Oh, that's a very good money. At what time do you want me to do it? Right now. So it's an easy task, and you can perform it. But much of the people have that kind of the jealousy, because they have never met me in a bar. They have never. I know you have some of the fractures here, and you have some of. Yeah, I understand. You are showing people meats here, so red meat. Don't worry about it. It's a meat, eh?
Yeah,
exactly. So the fact is, when much of the people think about, oh, I've never met with him and to the club, I've never met him in this way, and I talk about, hey, can you get this way? Can you get? I don't have that kind of the time, because a person who is sensing sensibility, who is sensing a positive always forward, I have to understand myself, because right now I'm doing the quotation for the plumbing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
So if I'm doing the quotation for the plumbing, it means that tomorrow I'll start doing the shopping. I don't do it once. I do it small, and I buy small as I bring. Today I'm covering the whole spots. Doors, windows are gonna be sealed onto the G castle right now. There's no open space again. You understand it?
Even the door has a logo of G.
The G castle, it's represented. So much of the things gonna be working properly. That is what I can just tell much of the people. So whoever is alligating, whoever is bringing some shenanigans, thinking about Gintu gonna be stopped here and there, we have a long time to make it happen.
Exactly.
Because as I came, I overtook them. It's God understands what has to follow, what has to come. How has it been, and how will it be? That is it.
Even in the class, I remember someone who was becoming #1. Hey, everyone loves him, and there's some people who hate him.
Many people hate.
Yeah, because how they say, how did this guy? You are
maybe we are in the same class, and talk about this is the person who is always becoming #1. is a small body size.
Yeah.
And you
And
are a
he's a
bigger,
joker
and you are
also.
a bigger size, and is one of the notorious noisemakers.
Yeah, exactly.
And always, whenever you have a disc of mother tongue, is the biggest mother tongue speaker.
Yeah.
And whenever it comes to the class, is ever performing better and 20 times more than you.
Yeah.
Then you talk about the bigger head I have. Why can this kind
And
of a
the
small boy?
body.
So you talk about this kind of the small boys here. You just hate the guy. Absolutely,
Yeah.
with no even a reason for you hating the person.
So,
So that is always available. So, like right now, you can understand the way I am and you compare to much of the people in Yabuansi here. Yeah, no problem. They can just talk about, oh, we have bigger bodies here. Oh, we have been into this kind of the platform for many years. Oh, we're the people who started this. But at long last, I come with a strategy. I'm having a G castle, which has not been ever represented or you have ever thought about people gonna be having it. We thought about every day. We are just laughing outside there. We are ever talking about, oh, let's help each other on how to talk about on how to how can we call it? We are ever helping each other on how to be supported. Yeah. Oh, guys, can you support me in this? Can you support me with $1,000? Can you support me with $100? Can you support me with $20? Much of the people want that way. That, oh, bro, I was given $20 here. How do you see? Can we go to a club there? So much of the people like it. Yeah. When we talk about, hey, bro, I have this small. Can we go? And whenever we reach there, you have money. Can you buy this? Buy this? And he says that now you are broke totally, and he's broke. Now you are now going this way. But when they know that, oh, you don't buy to them, you don't go hand in hand with them, I don't have such kind of the behaviors, they now start hating you because of the money you are having. And I'm saving. Yeah. If they could be the ones there, they could be saving also. Because this kind of the life comes once. You can just talk about, there's a time I'm telling you, this kind of the people, they were having money outside here. They were having money. Yeah. And right now they're just talking about, oh, Gintu is this way. I've planned myself. That's the real fact. Exactly.
And people love you. People love you a lot.
People always will respect each other.
Yeah.
That's the under one love. Because we are always together and making it happen. Whenever you say that, oh, Gintu, oh, I want you to do this one here, I do it with an immediate effect. Whenever you say that, oh, Gintu, I want you to do this and then this, I can just change and I can rectify. The best thing is, much of the people like me, when you propose something, I repropose again. How do we can just talk about we are exchanging ideas.
You do what you want.
And I can advise you, I can tell you how it is, and I'm very free. Even if right now you talk about, oh, Gintu, can you give me the quotation of this house? I can give you. Because if you have money, whether I give you or not give you, you will get it. You will construct. So what a person hates is, oh, I cannot give you the quotation. Maybe you can do no. I don't have such kind of the stupidity. If even right now tell me that, oh, Gintu, how much did you buy this kind of how much did you buy this kind of a steel, and where did you buy it? I tell you exactly what I bought, and I tell you transport from there to here is this.
We don't have jealousy.
I don't have that one of, oh, I have to talk about, oh, this kind of the money is this way, or I add something there. I don't have that one. If a person can feel that Gintu is doing this best, you can talk about Gintu, I can just give you transport and whatever remains, you can just deal with it. Or I can spot you into this and this and this. That is how we get forward. But the other postcoms are just us morons. Exactly. So guys, keep tuned, keep it locked. Other things are gonna be coming. Right now I wanna be shooting because I don't have the GoPro. They still have it. They still have it.
Are
They're
you
still
gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going on Tuesday to take it there. Oh. And because the person who was the head of the department was not around during that day, I was just being released. So my GoPro was being kept because he saw that they will just maybe they will just destroy it. Much of the people have jealous, even to that kind of the police station. They have jealous. They might take it and throw it away or dismantle it. You understand? Yeah. So he took it, even my phone, and just the only thing that two people, different people took. Another person took the phone, another one took the GoPro. So the phone, the guy with the phone was the one who came for me, and he just gave me the phone. And the GoPro was not available, and the lockers are being closed. You understand the talk about the superior person, so you cannot have some keys the way you need. You understand? Yeah. So that's the fact.
Yeah. And I have one question now. When we are just concluding, what can you say to people who, when we are down, they come up by supporting us? Which word can you just say
what I can tell them is I continue the same spirit, because we're gonna be making it happen. As long as you are supporting us and making us a change, And we are ever representing to make sure that we have that kind of a good change to the environment, to the system, to everyone. And everyone who is supporting, keep it politely, and I'm just pleading to you that keep on supporting so you can just go to, you can see what we are doing at the same time. Whenever you support Gint, you support Mayani, you see what is being done. That is the best thing. And keep on supporting, not only that Gint, to support Mayani, support Mugesi, Ernesto, Sigano, Fundi Duke here. Much of the people talk about Masubowan, M. Caro on trending, Nairobi Teacher, JT, talk about Max One, they're here. All the people talk about Mike Vengers, they are there. Fellow the boy, they are there. And we just get forward. That's the real fact. And let us not have that kind of the hatred that, oh, this kind of the person is this way, this kind of the person, oh, much of the people when we talk about, oh, Gintu now has a house, oh, is not in our own league now, oh, I don't have such kind of the stupidity. We get forward, we rise, we shine, we develop in Nyabuanse. That's what we need.
But to me, what I have just seen,
yeah,
you are in a category which you are expensive, but you don't have any cornering that you don't have money, or you are on a liquor, or you smoke bang, or you go to, I don't know, you negotiate with all people.
All people
you don't have that.
I can penetrate.
You just go. I have been seeing some YouTubers, even though they are making content. Yeah. If they see a person who is drunk, they even switch off. But
I understand.
But
I ask you a question.
Yeah.
Right now you are already liquored.
Yeah.
So how do you want me to help you? So I can hear you what you want to propose. If it's not working, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that me, I don't have those kind of the things talking about, oh, I have to hate you. No, I'll have to understand. Listen to you first. Listening is the key. I have to listen to you first. Then I'll just talk about, okay, you have said you wanted this and then this. Maybe that kind of the person had to liquor because of the stress. Maybe talking about, bro, I've liquored, yes, but I was having some stress. But what I can you buy me food or buy me something so I can just go with it home? I'll ask you, why don't you go to a job? Or is there sometimes you can talk about, not every time you can have a job.
Yeah.
You can go to job and find that people are fired.
Yeah.
You can go to a job and find, so like Corona.
Yeah.
You can go to the job and find that things are not going good. Maybe you are, maybe you go there, no work. Maybe yesterday we were told and you go there, the boss talk about there's no job, there's no money, there's nothing was. Maybe you go, you find that there are no more materials. So you have to go back. So it's already at 10. Why are you going to ask for a job? So sometimes I always listen very carefully before I interrogate and make sure that I'm helping the way I can. But not the way you can come and you are liquored. Hey, I want you to help me with the money. Where do you want to get the money to? You know, I've not drunk properly, so how can I surely So sometimes you have to understand them and make sure that you are going straight to the point. That is what we need.
In short, you never judge a book by
I don't judge a book because even not that we are perfect. You can never find that maybe the person you're talking about, oh, you are even this kind of the people are talking about, oh, you are liquored, go away. No, maybe their family, they are now the liquored. And when you see a person is throwing this kind of the people out, it means that those kind of a person, even at their home, they have a problem. Exactly. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Everything gonna be coming to you live, which is one-on-one.
Yeah.
And Sanos Koginto, keep supporting, subscribe, like, share, comment, so we can just groove together as a team. Now he has monetized the channel. Is have to make sure that the videos are coming very fantastic and good and go supporting. And thank you very much, everyone has been locked. Everything gonna be coming to you live, which is one-on-one from the G Castle, one-on-one.
Thank you for to be on my channel.
Thank you very much.
To greet
I understand, man. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Thank you very much.
Heal properly. Wish you a reposition.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
So, guys, this is what is it, and we are appreciating.
2 minutes.
We are appreciating so much, and this is our real G, our mentor who always advise us, always. He's near us. Even when the day I was got an injury, he was the first one to call me. Even I don't know how he got the information. Mayani, what's the problem? I just told him I have some miscellaneous effect, and the things go good. So thank you very much. Thank you again, and to the to our subscriber, thank you very much for supporting us by subscribing, watching the video until the end. Remember to watch even the ads. Watch the video until the end. Support us by watching ads so that we're gonna be earning. You know, now we have monetized. Now we are looking for something. We are not we are not posting looking for donation, no, but we are posting video to get what we have been working for, to get our jasho. So guys, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go by subscribing and everything will be so fun. Tell your friend, tell his friend, visit Miami and everything will just so fun. So you can just see here things how are just ongoing, because Funduk here is just continuing with the work, with his work. Just see how things are. I'm gonna go at least say hi, Funduk. I know you have never appeared on my channel, but say something.
I have appeared on your channel several times. Even I've been told by someone that I was seen.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember.
was seen in your channel, but I never said anything.
Yeah. Say something now.
I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just continuing to reinforce the G castle.
Yeah.
And also to make it much beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
So how using the rails? How the work is democratizing? Is it coming good?
The work is becoming so fantastic. Even me, I'm admiring. I'm admiring is that the problem is the cost. The cost. When the G tells us the cost of these steels, even I feel like
just commit yourself. It's just a hard work. You make somewhere hard work and this thing becomes easy.
Okay.
But if you go easy somewhere, this side becomes hard. So go hard that side, and things become easy this side.
Okay. So say the last word when I'm just finishing my video here.
It is hot.
Hot. Oh. I could be burnt again.
Yeah, I'm good. The only thing I just want is I said that I want to monetize. I came from Mombasa to Nyaboanse just because of the G castle. So
yeah.
My missions were two missions. My first mission was to ensure that the security at the G castle is good.
Is tight.
And you are not the owner of the G castle. You are just an outsider. How do you see the security?
The security is tight. Even the doors. Hey, even the doors is like it is going for in the bank.
They are very heavy.
Yeah, heavy.
And that is what I first came. That was my first mission, to ensure that when I leave the G castle, the owner of the G castle is not complaining.
You're gonna be feeling good.
Those people who are seeing the work done there will not complain that this person came, did this. Like it happened at the villa. You saw at the villa there, things were being demolished. They say that this one is not good. They just demolish it and just call another fundi. So just want to live here. My first mission is accomplished 100%. Everyone is saying that this one is good. This one is good. Yeah, that was my first mission, and it is almost. Almost.
You can
100%.
see.
So my other mission was to get monetized. It is not hard, guys. Just show love. Just watch my videos. If there is no new video, you can just watch the other videos. I have like I'm almost 100 videos. So you can watch the other videos if you are new. I know someone who is coming to subscribe is new to the channel. You just watch the other videos. Give me the watch hours so that I can achieve all the subscribers and also the watch hours. Watch the previous videos, give me the watch hours. And also after finishing watching the previous videos, just hit that subscription button and the notification. So when I'll be posting, you'll get a notification and you see my new videos.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is it. So people from
only Miami.
Only Miami.
Yeah. Only Miami.
Masubo the whole day, so Masubo is
yeah.
Only Miami.
Exactly.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fundi Duke. Fundi is FUNDY DUKE. Fundi Duke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wagwan. So good job.
Yeah,
thank you.
Okay.
So guys, this is it, and I think I'm gonna be ending my video here. We're gonna be meeting next time. Wagwan.